And now, the national anthem of Australia.
National anthems complete, lineups have been revealed, and gifts have been exchanged. Welcome to the FIBA U19 Men's Basketball World Cup 2025. This matchup between Australia and France. Both teams about to be underway in this one. Starting lineups coming up in just a moment. First starting with France. Their starting five for this game: Alice Sulik, Johan Sissika, Mohamed Daikide, as well as Noah Kokuhegwe and Soren Brock. On the flip side for Australia, their starting five: Jacob Murphy, as well as Che Brogan, Dash Daniels, Roman Silepa, and Gok Molo. Those are the starting five for each team. The officials for this game: from Slovenia, Boris Krecic, as well from Estonia, Michael Nanist, and from Honduras, Orlando Varela. I'm Justin Taylor, your host for this matchup. And here we get another glance at those starting five. Sulek, Sissoko, Daikide, Kokohegwe, and Brock for France. They are in their blue uniforms today. Australia wearing their gold. Australia already making their way to the bench, getting their game plan situated among Furphy, Brogan, Daniels, Sialefa, and Malal with Coach Robert McKinley. Freddie Nelum will be calling on his players in a moment, and they are huddled up now to go over their game plan as well. Australia ready to start off, already in the middle of the floor. They have their gold tops, gold bottoms, with green stripe accents along the side for stripes, as well as green lettering and numbers. As for France, they are wearing their staple uniform of a blue uniform, blue top, blue bottoms, plus a red accent stripe on their left side and white accent stripe on their right with white numbers and lettering. Moments away from tip-off. We should have a good one on our hands. Looking at the standings for these teams, we are in Group B. Australia, 1 win, 1 loss. France, 1 win, 1 loss. Both losses for them being handed to them from Team USA. Both of their wins come against Cameroon. But we are here. We are underway with day 3 of the group stages here in the U19 Men's Basketball World Cup. Drive, goes for the layup at the rim, no good. Going to be tipped away. France pushing the tempo on the left side, splitting defenders, going to the rim, swirls around, and the bucket is good for Talis Sulek. Another transition bucket opportunity. Sulek will pass it off to teammate Brock. And now 2 quick buckets for Team France. They are starting off strong as can be. Backdoor cut on the left side, goes for the layup. There were 2 backdoor cuts at the same time, but 2 points end up being scored for Australia to get them on the board. Jacob Furphy credited with the bucket. Brock, drive, kick, over to the wing, running out of time on the shot clock, has to put up a 3, no good. Offensive rebound attempt, tried to tip it back into play, instead goes out of bounds at the baseline. Australia will have possession. If you're enjoying the broadcast, make sure to give it a thumbs up. We have over 1,600 viewers at this time for this game. Make sure to mark who you got in the predictor right there in the chat. Also, you can go to FIBA.basketball and go to this event, select this game, and you can place your choice on who you think will win in that game with the online predictor. Place enough good predictions and you could earn prizes. Australia takes the lead with back-to-back buckets, a 2 and then a 3. They're up by 1. Both buckets by Jacob Furphy. Into the block in the post, trying to fight his way to the rim. Blocked from behind. That's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by France. Give credit to Brogan for the block. Brogan will bring the ball up the floor from left to right. And they'll move the ball along the top. Setting screens, now a drive, kick to the corner, baseline drive against the defender, back to Brogan. Jab step, looking for space, puts up an off-balance layup, no good, rebounded by Hegway. Sissoko finds Hegway, screened right, Brock. Coco Hegway gets blocked. A strong presence by Dash Daniels. Excuse me. Give credit properly to Roman Silepa. He was the hand in the face. Backdoor pass into the block, slammed away. And back and forth we go. Already some lead changes here early. Malal credited for the bucket. A block attempt, excuse me, a charge attempt, but called for a block. Somebody asking in the chat how Craig is. I'm not sure. Let us know who you're talking about specifically, and I might be able to give an answer. Who knows? But from the looks of it, neither team roster a Craig at this time. Somebody placed their prediction that Australia will upset in this game. Make sure to post flags in the chat. Let us know who you're supporting as France goes to the line. For the and one opportunity for Mohamed Daikide. Nine 9-7 start to the game, not even halfway through the game yet. Crosses the paint, drive, floats a shot, and does not get a friendly roll. Ball bounces and tipped around into the hands of France. Stops and pops on the fast break three, no good. Heading out of bounds instead will be picked up by Dash Daniels. Silepa at the block, puts up a shot off the glass, no good. Brock from the break, no good on the three attempt. Brogan to the right side to Silepa. Direction to Daniels. Daniels cuts while ball movement takes place on top of the floor. In the post, in and out, no good. Malal not able to get the shot to fall. Some struggles here from Australia. They are currently 3 for 9 from the field, but similar struggles for France. They are 4 for 9, only one additional made shot. Three-pointer attempted, three is no good. They've yet to have a three-pointer fall. They are 0 for 4 from beyond the arc. You know what? I see, Malcolm, what you're saying, Craig. Craig Fada. Yeah, so we only had Craig for a couple days. Unfortunately, we're not going to see any more of him, but all for good things for him. He is on a nice little trip for himself for a couple weeks. So best wishes to him as he enjoys his time. But Craig definitely is a real deal broadcaster. He does a fantastic job with storytelling, added details, all that good stuff. You know, some of the things that he does a little bit better than I do. Another commentator I like, Aaron Sanders. Man, what a voice he's got. In the post, up for two. Brock misses, rebounded quickly by Daniels. Directing traffic for across along the free throw line, extended. Drive to the basket, going to be tipped away. Last touch by France. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Bilal tried to get through the defense, but it was tipped away. Eleven to 7, 4 minutes left. Keeping in mind the 5-second shot clock. Tried to make a play into the basket, but well defended by France. He'll have to take a corner three. Drops it in! Jacob Murphy from beyond the arc. Already has 8 points in this game. He's got 8 of the 10 scored for Australia. Adair pushing the tempo. We'll give it off to Dickerson. Pump fake on the three. Trying to drive. Nothing there. 6-second shot clock. Diagonal pass to the left side. Rocks the baby. Step back. No good. So a deep shot goes in for Australia. And now Luke Fennell is on the board as he's having his first moments off the bench. Alexander Dickerson with the assist. Perimeter handoff, 5 seconds, shot clock, splitting defenders, passing to the corner, open three, no good, well short. It's the edge of the rim. 2:40 remaining. Deep three from the wing, not able to get it to fall. That's going to be another missed three for Australia. Currently, though, they've hit threes. They're 3 for 6 from beyond the arc, whereas France has had their struggles. They have yet to hit one from beyond range. 13-11, Australia with the 2-point lead. Zulik was called for out of bounds, and if you watched on the replay, you could see it. And just back-to-back, both sides of the ball not watching their feet, and that is something that some of these young players are still learning when it comes to this game, is their feet, their awareness of where they are when near that out-of-bounds line. One thing that's actually taught in colleges, and some of these players will learn as they get into college ball, if that's their direction they're going, or they get into some of these professional leagues, is how to launch off with a step without stepping backwards. You see too many times these players, they're in their triple threat stance and their non-plant foot goes backwards before going forwards. One thing that they'll teach is use that plant foot and just use that as your launch off. The other thing that it does, if you use that plant foot, it gives the defense less time to react. That's what they try to teach with these colleges and professional leagues. So diagonal pass to the right wing, running out of time. Tries to get a layup. It's going to be well short. Well defended by blue jerseys. Hits rim. Offensive rebound. That's going to be a new shot clock. Fennell takes a three. No good. Grants with the rebound and the fast break. 13-11. Three attempted for the lead. Go! Leon Sifferlin for three. Ball stripped away. Diving for the loose ball. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by France. Great effort by Sunke to just dive after it, trying to get the play. Keep the possession, just not able to. 14-13 is our score currently. Other game going on at this moment, United States versus Cameroon. That's 22-17. Only a 5-point differential in that matchup. What a fading two-pointer that drops in for Australia. And that last shot was by Dickinson. From the corner, overshot, no good. Drive, up for two, no good. So 2 for 2 for Luke Fennell at the line. 17-14, closing seconds. 4-second difference between game and shot clock. Trying to create some space on their last possession of this quarter. Instead, overturn, drive, and layup for 2 points, expanding the lead to 5. Running out of time, we'll have to put up a last-second shot. No, Fennell will be called for a foul in the transition. First free throw is going to be no good. Second free throw up and good. 4-point game at the end of the first quarter. It is a hard-fought matchup as France started off strong, but Australia came to play. They have the lead. We'll be back after this quarter break. And returning to play 1915. Thank you for joining us. If you'd like to find out more about this event and the games going on, make sure to check out FIBA.basketball. You can go to the U19 event and check out all the game scores, news stories, along with everything else. The update stories all the times, highlights, offer information, including live stats. Running out of time. Almost tipped in unintentionally. But it'll be a turnover on the play. Drive to the basket. Layup is no good. Rebounded by Whitebird. So on the play, traveling violation, just too many steps by Brogan. It'll be a turnover. Scoreless for the quarter. Around the perimeter. Sulik passes into the paint. Pass to Sulik. 4 seconds. Splits defenders. Loses his balance. Turnover. 4 on 3. An offensive rebound goes up for 2. Draws the foul. And Roman Silepa will go to the line. So moving the ball outside, inside, underneath the basket, going up for the big slam, not able to flush it down, but draws the foul. It's going to be number 93, Mohamed Sanke, with the big play attempt. But now we'll have a chance at the free throw line. Just look, if you watch on the replay, it was a great defensive attempt by Ajak Nyan. He got a hand in there, was trying to get the block. He did make it difficult to finish, but in the process did commit the foul. So both free throws off the mark. Great steal. Tried to go after it before it went out of bounds, but just on a bad angle. And it looks like it is an 8-second violation. So it is a turnover either way. So great defense. He was able to tip that away before they crossed the midline. And based on the time left, it is an 8-second violation. Great defensive play. Brock drives, goes for the layup, high off the glass, no good. And Sanke tried to gather and put it back, just mishandled it on the rebound. Crossover drive, looking for space, goes for the interior. In the post, up, no good. Sanke, rebound. Made it pretty far down the floor before it needed to find a teammate to pass it off to. 3 attempted, off the mark. Rogan. Cut down the middle, spins, lays up, no good. But a foul is drawn, so they will go to the line. We have a timeout on the floor. We'll be right back with more FIBA action. So settling at the line. Fennell misses on the first attempt. Still a second one to be put up. Sulik. Over to Brock. Zone defense. Looks like they're showing a bit of a zone trap. A 3 attempted 3 is no good. Picked up by Australia. They have the lead by 7, looking to expand on it on this play. Drive down the middle, goes to the basket, and that'll be a foul called as Silepa will go to the line. Mupadele going to the bench. First free throw drops in for Silepa. Goes 1 for 2 during the visit to the stripe. Dikide with the rebound. Brock at the top of the floor, directing traffic, calling for the play. Screen right, sets it, gets it off good, goes with the pick and roll, doesn't get very far with it. Backdoor pass underneath, up and off the glass and good. Mohamed Sanke for 2. In the post, a quick answer by Roman Silepa underneath the basket. Diagonal pass in the corner. Sanke. Sulik over to the corner. Brock takes the 3, no good. Offensive rebound. Sissoko. Sanke setting a screen left on the roll. Not given the ball. Instead, Brock will take the 3. That's off the mark as well. 1 for 11 from beyond the arc for the French. Screen left. Tried to pass to the corner, but their teammate Pons was on a backdoor cut instead of jumping out to the corner. That'll be miscommunication, out of bounds, and a timeout for Australia. 25-17. We'll be back with more FIBA action. The turnover on the play forces the ball down the other end of the floor. A quick 2 points on Mohamed Daikide for 2. France only trailing by 6. Still plenty of time to find their footing, especially offensively. That's where they've struggled. 8 for 25 from the field, with most of their struggles coming from beyond the arc. They've taken 11 threes, only made one of them. Australia doing a little better. They're 8 for 22. They're 3 for 7 from beyond the arc. Kick to the corner. Quickly saved. Solik, drive, layup, no good. Great crossover with one hand. Gets to the basket but misses the shot. It was well defended and blocked by Noah Kokuhegwe. Daniels, screen right, looking for space, drives to the baseline. Post move fade. No good, but quickly cleaned up by Gok Malal. Fading two is off the mark. Pushing the tempo. Slowing it down, 3:50 remaining in the first half. Screen right, no, does not apply the screen. France in its zone. Another putback attempt for Malal, but not able to finish the play. So Marco and Fazodata makes the technical foul free throw. That technical foul was against the coach for Australia. Green left. Brock kicks it off into the post. Ball is loose. Almost completely stolen by Australia. That's going to be a foul on the shot. Brock will go to the line for two. So the first free throw does drop. Substitutions in for Australia include Jack Whitburn and Luke Fennell. Ball still loose, now picked up by Australia, but they need to focus on getting it across the line. They do with just barely a second left before an 8-second violation. Great pick and roll play in the post. Finds some space up off the glass and good. Jack Whitburn in the post. That's his first bucket of the game. Screen right, drive, kick to the wing. The Song trying to get something worked up, but not able to cook enough. Murphy, drive, kick to the corner, three attempted, hand in the face, doesn't matter, drops it in. Lead extended to 11. It's the largest lead for Australia. Mid-range shot for France is in and good. 32-23 as we have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back with more action in the last 2 minutes of this first half.
For every fan in the stands, for every player on the court, every dunk, every block, for every moment, there's a legacy to be left behind. It all starts here.
As we return to play, under 2 minutes. Australia just moments ago had their largest lead of the game at 11. A quick answer from France for 2 points made it a 9-point game, and now a chance to cut into the lead further. Mid-range just beyond the free throw line is short. Offensive rebound, ball's knocked away into the hands of Australia. 5-on-4 for the Australians. Ball is in the backcourt, got to get it across. Stolen, Brock, drive, kick, pump fake, up for 2, and good. Strong presence from Australia. First to tip away, forcing them to throw the ball down the floor, and it was intercepted. Now they're applying even more pressure in that backcourt. Beno. Pressure applied. That's going to be a foul called against Coco Higuain. First free throw drops in with Jacob Furphy at the line. Under a minute. Dada to Brock to the inside, overthrown, saved as it was going out of bounds. Fast break, slowed down by Australia. Now drive to the basket, quick there, and no good. Offensive rebound gives them the second chance opportunity. In the post is Whiteburn. He goes up for 2. Blocked but fouled. So 1 for 2 by Jack Whitburn at the line, up to a 10-point lead. If you're enjoying the broadcast, make sure to give it a thumbs up. We have nearly 4,000 viewers watching at this time. There's also a question and a link posted asking, who do you think will win MVP? Make sure to place your response online, FIBA Basketball. There's a link to it there in the chat. 5 seconds on the clock, running out of time for a last second shot. Puts up a prayer of a shot, no good. 35-25 at the end of the first half. Let's go ahead and take a look at the box scores for this game so far. First with France, who scored 25 points. Their leading scorer at this time, they have two of them, Soren Brock and Mohamed Daikide, with 5 points each. Starting with Brock, he's 2 for 7 from the field with a free throw, also has a rebound and an assist. Mohamed Daikide with 2 for 2 from the field, 1 free throw, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Jan Sissoko hasn't scored yet, but he's doing the work on the boards, 5 rebounds. On the flip side for Australia, their leading scorers, they have 2 of them in double digits. Luke Fennell with 11 points, 3 for 7 from the field with 2 trays from beyond the arc. 3 for 4 from the charity stripe with a rebound. Also, Jacob Furphy with 10 points. He started off with the first 8 points of the game. 3 for 6 from the field. Also has 2 3-pointers of his own. Perfect 2 for 2 for the charity stripe, 3 assists. Well, that's going to do it for this first half. Go ahead and take a look at the second quarter's best plays highlights, and we will be back with more FIBA action after the break.
L'événement, la finale de la 11e Coupe d'Afrique des Nations de basketball masculin.
Since 1962, Warriors have fought for the crown, creating legends with every battle. Warriors turned into princes, princes into kings, and kings into heroes. Now, a new battle begins. Who will be crowned next?
Get your tickets now. You should say a prayer, ain't nobody praying for you. Cause if I want it, then it's mine, that's what I'm saying to you. If it's faint hearted, you better leave. You try and cross me, then you dead to me. Cause I'm in the business of making enemies. And there's a good chance that you may never leave. You feeling comfortable, you should never be. Cause I bring the pain if we should ever meet. Tonight, you should really find a lifeline. Get your tickets now.
And there is a fucking dunk. Kubian has to put it up, and he does. He makes it. Watch out. Can you believe it? And he nails drills a deep triple.
Big time play, beautiful pass.
Well deserved, and the white and light blue confetti stream. Incredible! You can't make it up! In my house!
I'ma take one for the team. You know I'm living a dream. You know I'm living a dream. They put me up in the ring. I'ma take one for the team. You know I'm living a dream. You know I'm living a dream. Yeah.
Get your tickets at more.com.
For every fan in the stands, for every player on the court, every dunk, every block, for every moment. There's a legacy to be left behind. It all starts here.
What a night of basketball ahead of us, folks. This is what it's all about. It's been all about thriving under pressure. You have to prove that you can finish.
Barcelona driving in, into the lane, and it up the bonus!
What a rejection! It is undeniable. They win the FIBA U19 title.
I'ma take one for the team. You know I'm living a dream. You know I'm living a dream. They put me up in the ring. I'ma take one for the team. You know I'm living a dream. You know I'm living a dream. Yeah.
Get your tickets now.
An Australian squad with the lead, looking to take the #1 spot in this group stages. France somewhat on their heels. We'll see if they can gather themselves and find that offensive footing. 35-25 Australia. Welcome back to this matchup of the FIBA U19 Men's Basketball World Cup 2025. Australia will start with the possession for the second half. Backdoor pass, going to be tipped away. Good defensive start for France. But just as soon as they got it, they turned it over, going back the other way. Broke it. Over to Furphy. Looking for space, takes the three. No good. Tipped into the hands of a gold jersey. That'll be a foul drawn by Dash Daniels. Bella Sulik called for the foul. That is their second personal foul of the game. Floater is going to be no good inside the paint. No good on the first one, but able to clean it up with the second one. Silipa giving Australia an extension on their lead. Largest lead of the game is this at 12 points. Sulik passes off. Three. Splashes in. First three-pointer attempt for France is good. They've struggled from beyond the arc. In the first half, they were 1 for 12. But now they start 1 for 1 here in the second quarter. Three is off the mark for Australia. Ball's loose, diving for a tip, out of bounds. Last touch by Australia. It'll go to France. 9-point game. If you haven't checked it out yet, take the time to check out a FIBA YouTube membership. There you can earn various benefits. Click on it and you can see all of what is available to you. To the corner, back up to the top near the wing. Three drops in. Dallas Sulik for three. So very quickly, from a 10-point game, which was as many as 12 just a moment ago, now down to 6. Back-to-back three-pointers drop in for this French team. An answering three from Australia brings it back to 9. Jacob Furphy, 3 for 5 from beyond the arc. So Sissoko was called for the foul and the turnover. .7:45 remaining. Drive, Euro step, defended well. France able to get possession of the ball. Sissoko to the inside. Sanke not able to handle the pass. Goes out of bounds. Australia will have possession. Numerous opportunities in this game for both sides to really work on their lead, but it has been strong defense. Both teams shooting 34, 35% from the field. The difference has been the three ball. 41% for Australia, 21% for France, though they seem to have found their shot from beyond the arc here in the second half. In the post, drives baseline, kick to the corner. Three taken by Daniels, no good as it's short. Picked up by Sissoko. Rocks to the inside. Senke making post moves down below, goes up for two, draws the foul. Mohamed Senke will go to the line for two. Struggled his first time up to the line, went 0 for 2. We'll see if he can change that during this visit. A full string of substitutions coming in for Australia. Sanke settles, puts up the shot. First one is good. Whitburn, Adair, and Dickerson into the lineup for Malal, Daniels, and Brogan. On the other side, Sifferlin will come in for Solik. Daniels gives it off now, receives it back. Pick and roll, opted to not go that direction. Instead, will take a three. Lead is back up to 10. As Jacob Furphy knocks down another three-pointer, 4 for 6 from beyond the arc, sitting with 16 points. So just as quickly as France finds some momentum, Australia is able to answer right back and take the lead and expand on it. So Daniels will go to the bench. Kokuhegwe was called for the foul on the previous play. Strong defensive presence, trying to knock the ball loose, does, but able to maintain it. Doesn't go out of bounds. 4 seconds on the shot clock. 3 attempted, no good. Sissoko, rebound. Drive, spins, kicks out. Thought about a three, instead will drive in, take the mid-range two, and that'll drop for Leon Sifferlin. They are really showing strong presence with these hedges that lead into the soft double teams. Inside the post, and one opportunity for Jack Whitburn. Mohamed Sanke called for the foul. As aggressive as they've played, they only have 1 foul thus far. This team, Australia, is a couple of solid players on their team. When you look at who has done well, looking at efficiency and points, you got to look at Jacob Furphy, 15.5 on the efficiency, 21 points per game. As for rebounding, Silepa, 12.5 rebounds per game. He also has 20.5 points per game, so averaging a double-double. In the assist column, That goes to Alexander Dickinson. 3 assists per game. Not a big ball moving team, but they still get the job done scoring. At least they don't have one player that stands out as their playmaker. Drive, layup, in and out. Offensive leads to defensive rebound. Floats a pass up to the top. Sissoko to the corner. Post move, fading, no good. Shot is short for Noah. $11-point lead for the Australians. Steal attempt, not able to get it. Instead, that'll lead to a drive and layup for 2. Luke Fennell, 13 points in the game. Crossover led to a foul. And Fennell, who just made the shot at the other end, was called for the foul. Running out of time on the shot clock in the post. Opposite side layup, no good. We'll see what they decide on this. As it stands, it sounds like the final call is shot clock violation. But now I believe they're going to determine there was enough time. Actually, apologies, not enough time, but it was last touched by Australia and went out before the clock expired. Apologies. Hit rim. The clock reset. It went out of bounds. Last touch by Australia, so stayed with France. But looks like that extra attempt at a possession was for naught as Australia ends up with the ball. And I believe I heard 3-second violation in the lane. And there he is, staying in that lane, just in there too long. Fennell. Apologies, not Fennell, but their teammate was in that lane too long. That was Jack Whitsborough. Three-pointer is short. Whitburn, pass over, and they'll move the ball up the floor to Fennell. 13-point lead, largest lead for Australia. In the post, blocked, going to be swatted away, going the other way. Fast break, Euro, up for 2, takes the contact, will go to the line and shoot a couple of free throws. So it's Sissoko going to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First free throw is no good. Second free throw is good. Australia, after losing the ball for a moment, they pick it back up and make their way down the floor just before an 8-second violation. Foul called. Johan Sissoko called for the foul. That's going to be their second of the game. France is over the line on fouls. That sends Australia to the line. Jack Whitburn will take the free throws. 2 for 3 currently. Make it 3 for 4. Fennell giving a gentle reminder about uniform protocol. Second free throw misses. And I believe they're going to say, yes, that is a push. So no shot attempt. Two minutes remaining in the third quarter. Screen. Looked like a pick and roll. Instead, it'll be passed to the corner for a 3. No good. France still struggling from beyond the arc. But so far, they've taken less threes. They are 2 for 4 here in the second half. And looks like a will call backcourt violation. France with the ball. If you're enjoying the broadcast, make sure to leave it a thumbs up. Leave it a like. 4,500 viewers at this time. Thank you for joining us. Thought about a 3, has to drive, running out of time. Senke with the 2 points. Drive to the basket, up for 2. Will send him to the line. Silepa has just been doing work on both sides of the floor. Currently with 9 points in the game. And knocks down the and one opportunity. 15-point lead for the Australians. Tip, stolen, fast break. Whirls around and drops in. Roman Silepa now with 12 points. Timeout. 17-point deficit for this French squad as they take time to regather, try to come up with a strategy for the last 10-plus minutes of this game. 40 seconds remaining. France, they want to try to find something going for them. This matchup is a bit day and night versus the one I was calling earlier with Germany and Canada. High scoring game. They had 60 points in the first quarter alone. This one, they had barely over 60 points just from the first half, but that's just because that game earlier was an offensive onslaught. This one has been so defense strong. It has been an impressive showing. Sets a screen on the way down the floor. Shot clock is dead. Dickerson. Sulepa loses the ball. France. Closing moments of the third quarter. Gets a 2-point bucket layup. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 54-41. A 13-point lead for the Australians. But the largest lead was 17, so they've cut into it a little bit. But that's just kind of how it's gone. France cuts into it, and then Australia gets that lead brought back out. We'll see if France can get their footing and keep it in the fourth quarter. We'll be back. Welcome back with the fourth quarter underway. I'm going to say it was the last touch by Sankei off the foot. So that first possession of the quarter for France is now gone. France called for a foul. And actually, yeah, that does look like the case. Fato Dada called for the personal foul. And another foul immediately again. Marco and Fato Dada called for the foul. So now let's see if the Australian team can get a full possession in. Hesitates on the three. Instead, Furphy will back it out. Drive, layup, high. Layup shot, no good. Rebounded by France. That'll be last touch by them as he tried to save it from going out of bounds. But instead will be Australia ball. They are truly applying the strong trap pressure in the zone. A three drops in, though, from the gap on the right wing. That's going to be Jacob Furphy. 19 points. To the post. Sanka backing down the defender. Goes towards the basket, off the glass and good. Strong screen set as a drive to the basket. That one's going to miss. Third chance opportunity misses. Still trying to get possession of the ball. 3 offensive rebounds on this possession by Australia alone. Thought about passing inside. 4 seconds on the clock. That's going to be turned over. Bad handled pass. Ozodata, screen left. Tunke to the right side. 3, good! Leon Sifferlin with a big 3. Timeout Australia. They're sensing some momentum. They're going to slow things down. They're going to get their game plan situated to maintain this lead. We'll be back with more FIBA U19 action.
Since 1962, Warriors have fought for the crown, creating legends with every battle. Warriors turned into princes, princes into kings, and kings into heroes. Now, a new battle begins. Who will be crowned next?
Australia 57-46, back-to-back buckets, a 2 and then a 3 for France. Cut into this lead. They are applying some strong pressure, but Australia, they are finding the gaps. Perfect example as another bucket for Roman Silepa. Sulik will back out, throwing it up top to Sifferlin. Pick and roll. Pass to Sulik. 3, no good. To the corner, wide open 3, misses off the mark. Rebounded by Whitburn. Loses his footing. Blocking foul is the call. just under 7 minutes. Sulek up top, applying some strong pressure. And then a foul committed by Mohamed Sanke. Second personal foul of the game for Sanke. They have kept themselves out of trouble. Whitburn passes up top. Dickinson. Pick and roll. Pass to the break on the wing. Daniels. Two-pointer, no good. Stifferlin grabbed the rebound and moved the ball down the floor. Sulek. Drive. Layup. Block! Second chance opportunity for France, but no reset in the clock. And now a steal for the Australians. Eight-second shot clock. Daniels. Now a three attempted, three no good for Jacob Furphy. Murphy hasn't missed many threes. Right now sitting 5 for 8. Put back slam! Mohamed Sanke. Running out of time. Pass to the inside. Defended. Almost blocked. It was not blocked, actually. It went in and out on the shot. I thought for a second, just placement of the hand, the ball, thought it might have been tipped a little bit. 59-48, 5:19 remaining. France needs one or two players to really start to shine here in the clutch moments. Brock. Cross pass, drive, lost the ball. That's going to be out of bounds. France will have another possession to try to cut into this lead. Layup, no good. So Koku Hegwe comes to the line, has not shot any free throws in this match. First free throw, nothing but net. Great shot. Ten-point game. In and out, no good. Australia answers with a two-pointer, making it a 12-point game. Drive, layup, gets to the rim, it's good. Back to 10 points. Quickly stolen, opportunity, layup, good! And with 4:06 remaining, timeout Australia. A bit of a surge for the French team. We'll see if they can push that further. We'll be back with more FIBA action. Last time France in this game was down by only single digits was around 5:30 mark. Last time France was only trailing by single digits was around the 5:30 mark in the third quarter. It's been 11 minutes since that moment. Foul on the play as Malol got the rebound and then was bodied towards out of bounds. Australia does a great job of answering in these moments. Malol to the line, hasn't shot free throws in this game. First shot is off the mark from the charity stripe. Free throw does go in. (62-53). Brock. Silla gives it back over to Brock. Drive. Thought about kicking it. Double dribble. So that'll be a turnover for France. Australia with the possession. Spin across the line. Hedge defense from France. Now showing. Trap in the corner. Tip. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by France. 5 seconds on the shot clock. We'll see what Australia does in response. Four, three, puts up a deep three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Koku Hegwe. Gold jerseys getting back in plenty of time. Almost a travel, but able to get the pass off just in time. Up for the layup, no good. Strong defensive showing. 2:40 remaining, ball loose. A foul on the play. Talis Sulik got the steal, was on their way to start the fast break, but in the midst of the play, Sialepa fell on the leg of Sulik. Now they're going to have a discussion. We're going to see if this is an unsportsmanlike foul. It'll be a simple personal foul. There's no unsportsmanlike at this time, but looks like they will go into review to see if there was any
C'est deux
unsportsmanlike
joueurs qui plongent,
play made.
mais je vois aucune violence, aucune intention de vouloir retenir le joueur. Et il n'est pas dernier défenseur.
So the call is upheld or stands at this point. It is not an unsportsmanlike foul. So as we saw, he never grabbed onto his foot. He fell on it based on him losing his balance from the hip check by Sulik. 3 attempted from the right side, drops in. Timio Pons for 3. First bucket of the game is from beyond the arc for them. Australia driving quick to the basket and one. Roman Silepa. Timeout on the floor. We'll be right back for the free throws of this 8-point game, 2:13 remaining.
And there is a thunderous dunk. Kubian has to put it up, and he does. He makes it. Watch out. Can you believe it? And he nails the deep triple.
Big time play, beautiful pass.
Well deserved, and the white and light blue confetti stream.
Returning to play, Roman Silepa at the line for the and one shot. Drops it in. Back to a 9-point game. They will take a breather. We'll see if they return shortly. Sulik drives, layup, loses possession of the ball. Australia will pick up possession off that turnover. Screen set, gets across the line. And they're going to call an offensive foul. Looks like it'll be against Jay Brogan. just as quickly as he came out, Silepa is back in the lineup for these last 2 minutes. Three attempted, three no good, but he'll go to the charity stripe off the foul. So Soren Brock at the line. Misses on the first free throw. Second one will drop in. 8-point game. And keeps it at an 8-point game with the miss. 1 for 3 from the charity stripe. Full court defense being applied by France. Gaps in the defense. Was an opportunity for a layup there, I thought. That is the 5th personal foul for Roman Silepa. So he will be exiting the game. Will finish the night 19 points, 7 for 13, 5 for 6 from the charity stripe, and 8 rebounds. That'll be important to note for these final moments of this game. They fouled out and were unavailable. Ball went between the legs. Last touch by Australia will stay with France with 13 seconds on the shot clock. Make sure to check out Next Gen Hoops on Instagram and X, where you can see the next generation talent along with other players just like this. To the corner. Step back three. Splashes it away. 5-point deficit for this French team. Full court pressure being applied. Making their way back, gets across the line. Aggressive, but not too aggressive, but a foul is called. That'll be 2 free throws at the line for Australia. Whitburn will go to the line as the foul was committed by Soren Brock. First free throw is no good. Second one drops in, 6-point deficit for the French team. Australia in good position. 2 possessions ahead. We'll see if they can close this out with a victory. We'll be back after this timeout.
Since 1962, Warriors have fought for the crown, creating legends with every battle. Warriors turned into princes, princes into kings, and kings into heroes. Now, a new battle begins. Who will be crowned next? .108 remaining.
France will have their possession and their opportunity to cut into the lead. They need to get some shots knocked down. One thing that's been going good for them is they have knocked down some threes. They hit only one in the first half. This second half, they've knocked down 5 of them. They've shot 5 for 8. Sissoko, Brock takes the 3. Wasn't confident with it, had to go for the rebound. Australia ends up with the ball, and they will draw the foul. Johan Sissoko with their 3rd personal foul of the game. Grogan will go to the line. First free throw off the mark. Australia having a couple struggles from the charity stripe. But knocks down the second one. Here in clutch time in the 2 minutes, Australia 2 for 4 from the charity stripe. That's going to be a kick ball violation. Deep 3 off balance. Able to draw the foul. Will go to the line. Will shoot 3. Hans. They've been taking those threes 2 for 4 from beyond the arc, but they have not had any time at the charity stripe yet. First one goes in. Last game versus United States, they did have one visit to the charity stripe going 3 for 3. Now for the event, setting 5 for 5 from the charity stripe. And that'll be a perfect 3 for 3. 4-point deficit in the game. They're applying this pressure strongly as they can, but they also realize they have to foul early, stop this clock, and force them to go to the line and shoot free throws. I think that was actually one of those situations. My own opinion on that is that it would have been great with how they trapped him. He was going down. Just get your hands up. See if he makes a mistake. But also, flip side of that, I think a foul is still a good idea just because you don't know what's going to happen. There's only 38 seconds left in this game. You're down 4, and now you're down 5, so you're hoping they miss one. They make both free throws. They are now down 6. Mishandled pass. Trying to steal it from behind. 24 seconds left in the game. Tipped. France underneath the basket. Tipped away. Chance for a 3. No good. Putback is not going to hit. And they're running out of time. Australia pushing the ball down the floor. This is going to do it. Big finish at the rim by Dash Daniels. And that will be game. A 3-pointer put up no good. 71-63. Australia pulls away with the victory, holding on and preventing a comeback by Team France. Taking a look at the box scores for this game, starting with Team France. Top performers. Talis Sulek with 12 points, 5 for 12 from the field with 2 3-pointers, had 6 assists in the game with 3 steals and 3 rebounds. Mohamed Sanke with 10 points was a perfect 4 for 4 from the field, but it's a little bit too late. We'll go and take a look at these highlights. A great game by both sides. They end up in the top of their group, number 1 and number 2, but Australia gets that number 1 spot in the bracket. Let's go ahead and take a look at said bracket. So still waiting to be determined which spot exactly they'll take, but when we look at the standings themselves, we're waiting to see if Australia, apologies, I'm thinking of the wrong group. So it's been now guaranteed that Australia's taken the number 2 spot. Number 2 and number 3 have been locked in. They're waiting to determine who they're going to play based off of Group C, which will start shortly. But United States will have that number 1 spot. As they are currently wrapping up their game, 122-67. Well, that's going to do it for me. I'm Justin Taylor. Thank you for joining us for this matchup, and we'll see you next time.